All right. Let me get comfortable. The thing is, when I do this, I have to like stay in this position the whole entire time, which is
Your foot doesn't get numb?
it does. Last time it hurt to move when we got up. It seems like a lot of pressure now. Is this like, uploading straight to you now?
It's like
But is it going straight on, or are you editing it or something?
Yeah, it's going straight to someone's computer.
So if I say anything right now, this isn't too late to take it back.
Who's gonna? It's literally people in like Amsterdam and shit. It's not.
Oh. Okay.
Go.
Alrighty, guys. We're into his house.
Let's do it.
We're back for another episode. So, alright, guys, welcome back to Fazed. Welcome back to the what?
To the pod.
Today we are here for you. We are here to supply knowledge, to supply wisdom, supply advice.
As we always do.
But especially today because we
Special
know
day.
that times have been tough lately with Corona and all the things going on. So we wanted to just reach out to you guys and share some wisdom. So this is the first official Fazed Advice Column podcast episode segment happening today. So we need to get one of those sound effect systems.
Pew, 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 pew. I could do this for free.
Okay.
Pew, 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 pew.
Maybe not like that close to
Oh.
it though. Maybe got yeah. Like
Pew, 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 pew.
yeah, because they'll hear that good.
Sorry.
All right, so we didn't actually include this in the last episode, but we have a account where
We did include it, I think.
I had it in the I might have mentioned it, but I didn't tell them. We have a account called Telenom.
Telenom?
Telenom?
It's
Is that what it's called?
Oh, that
Telenom.
No. It's like anonymous, like telenonymous.
But think about it.
I don't know.
Telenom.
You're high.
But
But anyway, he'll put it in
yeah. So this is a
the thing.
website where anybody can submit questions, comments, topics anonymously.
Literally anything.
Anything. You can say anything to us. So please send something because
And it doesn't have to be anonymous. It can be like, if you want to put your name, you can.
Yeah, you can.
But if you like just want to say something wild that you've been thinking about for the last
Yeah,
8
bully us.
years, go ahead.
yeah, make us hate ourselves.
Mhm.
Or say something nice, whatever. But we'll talk about it in the next podcast. So reach out to us.
So in the meantime, we'll be reading what's in our
Yeah,
inbox
we have a
now.
few right now. Surprisingly.
We literally just made it, so
Yeah, the last episode. So we're gonna go through these first, give you some, some knowledge. Do we have anything we want to share before we start? Anything happened this week that we want to get off our chest?
Oh,
Nothing to be phased about.
my therapist told me like too bad so sad type of thing about my situation. So that was fun. Might be finding a new therapist because that was shit.
Yeah, that she sounds supportive.
Yeah, she's like mean.
You
But I
should
think-
switch.
Yeah, I think she thinks it's like hard love, but it's not.
Oh, that's like my childhood.
Oh, that's too deep. You want to get into that or no? Okay, that's for another time. I think I set up a new desk that I got, and I was really excited about it.
It looks great.
And I cleaned my guinea pig with water for the first time, and he hated it.
Are you supposed to bathe guinea pigs? Brooke's guinea pig we might as well talk about the enlarged prostate.
I don't know if that's for sure at all. So I just made that up in my head.
It's obvious. You can see the prostate. It's like
His ass.
it's not.
It's not. I don't
It's
know.
something. It's exactly
ass, but-
if you know the anatomy of a guinea pig, which I studied a few years ago back in Rome.
You didn't. That's not true.
For my PhD, but he has like an enlarged right where the prostate would be. It's either enlarged testicles or enlarged prostate. Either way, you should go to the vet and get it checked out. But you refuse to do it.
He doesn't have a car or insurance, so
You're the
he
mom.
can't get to the
You're the mom.
vet.
animal abuse.
How's he gonna get to the vet?
All right.
It's a guinea pig. I'm not getting a vet for my guinea pig. I feel like that's a little ridiculous. Like a dog, yes, I understand.
So.
But like, you have a lizard, or you did have a lizard. Do you still have a lizard?
Yeah, I'll take care of him.
Do you take it to the vet?
Never needed to. No.
Okay,
Enlarged
I don't
prostate.
need to. He's happy.
Okay. Yeah. So let's begin. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
First question: when you end, I guess we should start with the oldest ones. So we do our real names.
Yeah.
Well, yours is Brooke. Yours is RD.
Brooke.
There.
Yeah.
I'm Romir. Are you dating somebody? I am.
What y'all think? No.
No, Brooke is not dating. We will be starting, when the time is right, we will be starting a Bachelorette season on the podcast.
That's neither confirmed nor denied.
I'm literally being so serious. I want to have people, like, reach out to, let's find Brooke.
That's so embarrassing.
Find Brooke Abe in 2021. So no, it's not. It'll be fun. What would you say is something that instantly makes you like someone?
So big. Confidence.
Confidence is key.
Yeah. And like maybe someone that's like a gentleman and like opens doors and stuff and like protects.
Excuse me. That's nice. What's your age? I am 19 years old.
21.
Yeah.
Next.
19 and a half, fine.
Still 21.
God.
Next.
Do you get along better with girls or boys?
Boys.
Girls.
LOL. I'm one of those.
I don't assume my gender, but like it might be a boy. I don't know.
Mine fine.
We'll get into it later. Okay. Will you describe yourself as an adventurous person? Yeah.
I want to say yes, but I know the answer is really no.
I feel like I am, but I feel like like.
You definitely are.
Yeah, but I feel like when I can be, but I feel like sometimes I'm just like, when I don't let my mental health get in the way of it.
I think you're definitely one of, like, my only friend that would be like, hey, do you want to go to Mexico next weekend? And I'd probably be like, yeah.
You want to? Okay. They have really nice Airbnbs in Mexico.
I found like a package trip with like air and stuff involved.
Wow. Yeah,
for $400 for like a week.
That's really good.
Right?
They have really nice places. That's all I know. Like really nice Airbnbs.
Look at me being adventurous.
I want to stay in one of the places that's like outdoor inside,
Oh, my knees are so ashy.
Are they?
Yeah. And you could see it. Oh, it's fine.
I'll try to crop it.
Y'all know I'll be ashy. It's fine.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor? Cookies and cookie dough? Vegan cookie dough.
Why vegan cookie dough?
Because it's so good. And like it's healthy. Because it's vegan. Anything vegan's healthy.
Is that fact?
Mm-hmm.
FDA?
Yeah.
Stamp? I don't think I've ever tried a vegan thing.
Well, you have. Because not everything you eat. I mean, there are things that are just vegan.
No, like gone out and been like, oh, like this is vegan. So I'm going to...
Well, I mean like...
So I'm going to eat it, you know what I'm saying?
You never tried like an alternative from meat, you mean? Because I mean, you eat like things that are not meat. Anything not meat or dairy is vegan.
My friend made me like a tofu like sandwich.
I've been really getting into tofu lately, I have to say. If you make it right, I eat a lot of Thai food lately. I've been eating Thai food lately, and I supplement. Is that what it's called? I replace meat with tofu, and it's really good.
I think you were right with supplement.
Yeah, it's good. I hope you have a nice day. Thank you.
Thanks, love.
Appreciate it. What foreign language would you like to learn? Learn.
Is that Irish?
What foreign language would you like to learn?
I
would just say Spanish, to be honest. I wish I would have caught on to Spanish when I...
Really? Spanish?
Yeah. I mean, it just would be so easy. I mean, you could just go outside right now and speak Spanish to people. It would just be cool.
I think... Yeah, no, Spanish would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really think of another language that, like...
I just want something realistic that I would actually use, and that would be... They always say that Chinese is going to take over Mandarin, but I feel like I don't see that happening, and by the time it does happen here...
You did not just call it Mandarin.
What? Isn't that what it's called?
Mandarin.
Yeah.
I thought you said something else. Okay.
Isn't that what the language is called? Mandarin?
Yeah. But I thought you said Mandarin. No, that's an orange.
Grapefruit.
Back up. Too far.
What phone do you have?
The most expensive, most exclusive phone.
Which I don't even know what I have, to be honest.
I have a 12.
I'm not really into like material things, so I don't really like care about, you know, like what iPhone that I have. I don't even know if it's an iPhone. I have a 13
Plus Max, so.
I really don't know what I have, to be honest. Tell me something dangerous you do. I almost said something.
I think I knew it.
You living on the edge. Something dangerous I do.
Like regularly?
Yeah, I don't know. Really dangerous. I mean, driving is dangerous.
Literally
every time you leave the house is dangerous. You know. Tell me the most important person in your life.
You go first.
I don't like this question because I feel like whoever you don't say is gonna be like, and I know no one cares, but whoever you don't say is gonna be like offended.
But you know your answer.
No, I don't want to say it. I think that's just mean. I don't like having to choose people.
How many people are you seeing?
You know what I hate too? Like when people are like, on Twitter it's a big thing, and people are like, if you have to pick between your girlfriend or your mom.
Oh, I don't like those.
I'm like, in what real world scenario are you picking between your mom and girlfriend?
Well, no, that's some
but
scenario.
if one of them wants you to pick, then they're the ones you shouldn't be picking because that's very weird. They don't serve the same purpose, and if they do, then something's going on with that family. You know, if you can't like pick between your mom and oh, you were related. Yeah, I think that's a really weird question because like in what scenario are you really having to choose? It seems weird. Have you ever stalked someone over the internet? Isn't that what everybody does now? Or
wait, what's the question?
Have you ever stalked someone over the internet?
Oh, absolutely. I'm on Hinge.
I don't think it's stalking
and
if it's the internet.
I stalk them, but it's bad because like if you can't find, if you can't find their profile on Instagram from just using like the first and last name that they have on the profile, then you can screenshot a picture and then put it on Google Images and then search for it.
Oh, really? I know you could. I knew searching for images was a thing, but I didn't know you could do that.
And it's creepy.
But the thing is, if the information is there, it's resources.
Right, but it's like I'm checking before I even have a conversation with you just to see if like
I feel like honestly, especially for women, that's probably better to do because who knows.
Feels like profiling to me.
Well, I mean, it could be like a safety thing. You just checking somebody up before you, whatever. Where do you draw the line and call it cheating? I thought this was a good question because, when you get caught cheating, when somebody gets caught cheating, because I don't know.
I don't know what cheating is.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, but like, if someone gets caught cheating, they're like, oh, well, we didn't have sex or we didn't like do this. So like, what is cheating? In my opinion, if you like have to hide it from if it includes feelings for somebody else and you have to hide it from your like person, it's cheating. Cause like,
I think if you have to ask the question, is this cheating? It's probably cheating.
Yeah.
Cause like, what's right and what's wrong.
Cause like the point of it is just like, are you making the right decisions? Mm-hmm. And if you're not, it's not. There's no like, it shouldn't be like word games.
Right. Because if I text you like some nasty shit, I think that's cheating. Because I don't know.
And people would be like, oh well, like it's just a text or something.
Yeah.
But it's like the intention is what. I've heard that
before. Yeah.
Wow.
I've heard it all.
Yeah, you have a lot of experience under your wings.
Shut up.
Would you describe yourself as a generous person?
Yes.
No.
What? I think you're generous. Not with your time or nothing, but
I'm not like a bad. I'm not saying it in a bad way, but like I'm not just running around giving people stuff. I'm not like
For your friends, you're very generous. I think.
Thanks.
Maybe generous is the wrong word, actually.
No, I think I already took it as
you give like. I don't know if it's like you give.
I mean, I care.
But you give a lot of care. That's.
But like I don't know. When it comes to like. When I think of generous people, I think of people who are like just, I don't know, like do the most.
I think I'm generous, but like not with like money or anything. Just
not like with, like I'm not like buying people stuff. And well,
I'm generous in the sense
if you
of,
need
like,
something from
loyalty. Like, I give
I'll-
loyalty out to, like, everyone.
Yeah, but is it loyalty if it's to everybody? Would you
Not at you.
when you when you end a relationship, what do you think the reason can be? When you end a
What?
relationship, what do you think the reason can be?
Like, what's a reason to end a relationship? Distrust.
That's a hard one because where you draw the line between like ending it because like it's not working and then like fighting, like you should fight for your love and stuff, because they say it's not always easy. They never said it was easy.
It's hard, but it's good.
It's hard, but it's good.
In the words of Caitlyn Jenner.
Mm, mm, mm.
Anyway, I think, I don't know. I don't really believe in like I'm gonna give you 7 chances anymore. I'm kind of on I'm gonna give you 2 max, and that's pushing it. So
Starting now. No, I'm trying to.
That was so shady. Yo,
No, I'm trying
I just
to figure
poured out my heart to this man. Like,
no, don't.
before we got on this podcast about my situation,
one podcast,
and he just blew
that's
my
not
shit
even what
up.
I was trying to do.
It's fine. I'm over it. Let's move on. You said starting. I'm mad.
I don't even think that's bad. I think giving chances is good, but I just was trying to figure out. We're gonna just drop it.
No, you said that to be shady.
No, it came off that way. Unfortunately. All right, so those were the tell on them's. If you have anything to submit, please tell on them. Advice, if you want advice, questions, comments, topics, anything. Submit anything, please. All right, are you taking over? Or what are you gonna
Yeast.
What are you gonna give the people?
I have a very simple question, and she wants some advice.
Mm-hmm.
So, sorry.
And by the way, the link to submit something will be in the description of this video. Click it, submit something.
Literally submit anything. Just do it.
Just do it.
Okay, so my friend said, do you want to name her? What's her name?
I feel like it's Caitlyn.
Caitlyn?
Mm-hmm.
With a C or a K?
Caitlyn Kinner.
Okay. My boyfriend visited me for 2 weeks this last weekend, and I was sad to see him go. But the problem is that I went to go get tested on Monday after he left because I was having some symptoms of maybe a yeast infection or a UTI, only to find out that it was chlamydia.
Can we, for some people who don't know what a yeast infection is, I never had one. Yeah. Like, not trying to brag about it, but okay, what was I saying? Anyway, yeah, I kind of just keep it clear down there, so I don't really have an idea what these things are.
You don't have a gine. So.
Okay.
Let's not include that part. But you
don't. A UTI is an infection in the urinary system. This type of infection can involve your urethra, a condition called urethritis, kidneys, a condition called something else, or bladder, a condition called cystitis. Your urine typically doesn't contain bacteria germs. That was a horrible definition. Also, I don't think I can read. It's been a long time.
Ooh.
So that's a urinary tract. A yeast infection is... Oh, I didn't know yeast infections were only for vaginas. I thought I just got lucky. I was so like, dang. A vaginal yeast infection. Is there a penile yeast infection? I'm pretty sure guys can get...
I think men can get...
Because if you are uncircumcised, I think you can...
Okay, yes, men can get yeast infections, but it's clearly, basically, only in vaginas. Okay.
A vaginal yeast infection is a fungal infection that causes irritation.
Why is that funny?
Irritation, discharge, and intense itchiness. Itchy. I'm sorry, it reminds me of the song Itchy Itchy. It's a TikTok. What? Of the vagina and the vulva. Okay, whatever.
Anyway, so basically yeast infection / UTI can like the symptoms are just itchiness and like soreness, and there's discharge, and you just don't know what's going on down there. It's just not a happy time for a girl. Anyway, so she came to find out that it was actually chlamydia. So when she told her boyfriend, actually I'm reading this in the first person. Let me read it in the third person. Wait, is that third person?
Wait, and you're gonna say it as if
I'm
if
gonna
it were
say
you?
it as she's saying it to me.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Like
when I told my
bird's
boyfriend
eye
of
view.
what?
It's like, never mind. I was
Is it bird's eye view?
yeah.
What is that, first person or third person?
I don't know.
Because third person is like, Brooke is hungry, right?
First person is Brooke is hungry. Yeah.
Whatever. When I told my boyfriend of the results, he accused me of cheating, when that is completely false. This man is the guy that took my virginity, and we've been together for 1 year and 6 months. Everything has been fine. I've only slept with him ever. I can't read either.
If anyone wants to do like some reading classes, reach out to us.
Sign
we will
up.
pay. If you can do a deal of 2 for 1.
Sign up with me. I already did all my crying over this dude that didn't even have the decency to at least wear a condom while laying up with these other women. Help me out with some advice.
So she basically caught her boyfriend cheating through a STD that she has.
Yes, and he's blaming her for it and saying, like, accusing her of cheating.
Well, obviously, there's not much to do with him because, like, he's not going to take accountability. So I would say, like, what do you need to do to heal from the situation?
So you're saying break up with him?
Well, obviously, yeah, that's trash. Leave that situation, and get. I think that's treatable, right? Chlamydia.
Yeah.
I think we had a chlamydia outbreak at our school, right? Didn't we?
In high school?
Or that was gonorrhea.
In high school?
Yeah, we did. We had an outbreak. Yep. So I think you can clear that on up.
Oh,
I think you leave him, obviously, and understand that you are not defined by that experience. Move on, move forward. When they go low, you go high.
I think I'd be a little more vindictive.
There's not much you can really do though. Like
I would do my research and like do something petty back because he did give you a nasty disease. But that's
you're still losing.
And he's still not honest with you about it.
If you spend more energy on this guy trying to do something that's really not even going to affect him, because like, you kind of like got the short end of the stick in this situation. Does that mean that's not? Well, you need to take care of yourself.
But that's what I'm saying.
Use your energy to take care of yourself, not to like try to get back on him because he's not going to even. You can't do anything with that.
But don't you like when stuff happens to you that other people put on? Don't you like kind of want to get them back equal?
My getting them back though was just like being happy again and like not caring about them.
That is so above me.
But it's not even. It's really not above because that really is, like you're putting him over you. It's not gonna make you.
But other people need some type of closure to things other than just I'm gonna
walk
walk away and be happy.
I don't think it'll be closure though. It'll end up. I feel like it'll just end up in a messier situation, or you'll end up like looking crazy, and he'll just be like.
That's why girls do stuff like that because.
But then he'll have the like.
Some type of.
Then he has the like he can be like, okay, yeah, look at her like doing all this. I don't know. I just feel like you should obviously do what you need to do.
You're more logical than the rest of us.
Do what you need to do. That's a horrible situation. So I've always kind of like had a fear of that, because when I was young, my mom showed me pictures of like, and I was literally like a kid. She showed me pictures of like, she went on Google Images like when it first, after Jennifer Lopez uploaded her green picture, her green dress picture, and she showed me pictures of like STDs, genitals.
Why?
To show me like what happens when you like don't use protection.
Frightening. I've never had a sex life.
Maybe that's why I ended up being scared of sex. But yeah, I've always been very scared of that because you never know. You can be literally married to someone for 30 years. They go out and cheat and bring back gonorrhea. That's crazy.
Literally crazy.
Madness, love. So, did you have anything else you were going to say to her?
I wanted to say that I would. This is just me, and I'm not advising ill will to this man. But I would like do my research, go full blown crazy and find out who it was and just like figure out where the chlamydia came from and like bombard him with all this information because now you are clearly not the liar. And I also want to say that a real like abuser in this situation would be like, I don't know, like manipulating the situation to make you feel like, oh, you know, maybe I did cheat, or like maybe it's fine.
But that's why I feel like you have to
saying?
just get away from it as soon as you can, because like he's gonna keep on doing that regardless.
Yeah, but who has the strength to do that? So, girl, good luck. I know it's gonna take some time because at the end of the email, which I didn't want to read, but she said, I already tried to break up with him, but he's giving a lot of resilience, as most niggas do. Girl, you can break up with anybody.
I feel like that's the wrong word for that, but yeah. But you know, it'd be hard. I get you. So it's two different routes.
Breaking up with people is just you do it or you don't. It's not really like, oh, he didn't let me. What do you mean? Like, you can break up with somebody and it's still valid if they accept it.
I guess I was more so saying it's harder to do it. It's harder to make yourself do it.
No.
But in this situation, like, yeah, like you gotta go some far away.
She's definitely hanging on.
Yeah.
But next question.
All right. We have one more about, you know, piggybacking off of your sexual.
Just hop right on.
Yeah, sexual one. My girlfriend is really loud in bed and says things I don't want the neighbors to hear. Let me move this. I get really uncomfortable when she screams and yells things like F, my put P, or ooh, I'm arriving. I personally love it, but not when I know the neighbors can hear it. I live in an apartment. I'm also embarrassed that when I see my neighbors, it would be awkward, and I feel really uncomfortable knowing they're basically, in a way, participating in our sex. First of all, I don't think that's participating.
No, that isn't.
They could be. People are disgusting. They could be participating in our sex, even though they don't want to be. Okay, yeah. When I talk to my girl about it, she totally brushes it off and says stuff like, who cares? Or they wish they had sex like we do. I'm not sure how much of an issue to make out of it. I'm relating to this. This is literally me.
Didn't you have a similar situation? No, that was just a peeper.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That was interesting.
We'll go into that later.
Yeah, that's another story. But, yeah, like, I always think about that. Like, I can't, if I think that someone can hear me, I can't, like, enjoy myself. Like, I it's so awkward and uncomfortable. But some people are like, I don't care. Like,
I literally don't care.
I'm like, shut up. It's so embarrassing.
I don't know. I like, not that I want people to, like, hear me. I don't want people to hear me, but if someone does.
And your neighbor's like, it's just like they know everything.
So what? Am I going to go to jail?
No, it's
Are
awkward.
my parents going to be beheaded? Like, I don't care.
Uncomfortable.
Especially since, like, that type of thing, you're having a good time, and like in a sex type of situation, you really want it to feel authentic and like not like anything's muted. So like just do it.
But it's better when it's like private.
Ooh, no.
Well, I guess that's two different. I mean, that's literally the problem of the thing is that he doesn't
mute myself for that.
He doesn't want. He has a problem with it, and she doesn't. She brushes it off. So I guess tough luck because people like her just don't care.
What's a good compromise for them though?
I would say Scotch tape or a sock.
No. I think you could maybe, I don't know how your money situation is, but you could definitely get like a hotel a couple times, and you can be as loud as you want in there. Because
so maybe have her like be like, okay, throughout the week, like just be quiet, and then on Fridays, like you can scream. Also, even in hotels though, I hate it. It's uncomfortable.
Even there, but you can like leave. Get like a raunchy ass motel where they can rent you for a couple hours.
I think no matter where I go, even if it's literally on like in a dumpster and there's a crackhead next to me, I'm gonna be like, be quiet, guys. This is embarrassing.
There's a crackhead right there.
I don't. It's just very. I think it's just the principle.
That's weird.
We have another one. A little. This is getting kind of. Oh, is it still going? Okay. I really shouldn't be telling this. I had just arrived to visit my then boyfriend and meet the family for the first time in the Dominican Republic, which is unbeknownst to me at that time. When you submit things, please keep all like the words under 7 letters, just out of respect
Keep them
for the
secondary level.
editors. Famous for the electricity and the water going off on a daily basis. It was the second day of the trip, and I was trying to hold out until he left to buy us breakfast really quick. So she's trying to hold it in. Okay. The second he left, I ran to the... Huh?
I'm confused.
What? Oh, I didn't say what it was about. She's holding in... It is... She has to poop. So... Okay, let me start. Should I start over?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Okay. Start over. I really shouldn't be telling this. I just arrived to visit my then boyfriend in the Dominican Republic. Okay, I'm going to fast forward. So she has to... It's the second day of the trip. She has to hold out until he left to buy breakfast to use the bathroom. The second that he left, she ran to the bathroom, and it was bad. When I tried to flush, it wouldn't go down because the water went off. And I had no idea what to do, so I ran around in circles panicking until I heard him at the front door. I had a shitload of plastic bags. Oh, okay. I had plastic bags in my suitcase from packing them, and I put them over my hand and grabbed my poop out of the toilet and tied it up so she hid it in her suitcase until she could throw it outside when he wasn't looking. When he even says something smelled kind of funky when he came back to the room, and I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. That's tough. Have you had any similar poop stories?
Mm-mm.
People, I have to say, like, people do have, like, poop stories, and, like, I get pee stories, but I don't get how you accidentally poop.
The only poop story that I've had is, like, I think it's pretty common.
What?
I was like visiting my boyfriend in Richmond.
Was that story you?
Oh my god. I was visiting my boyfriend in Richmond, and we were at the grocery store to like get groceries for the whole weekend, and like so like we had a list, we were prepared, and like I hate the grocery store, so I double prepare for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
But like we get the cart and we're walking around, and all of a sudden, like, I don't know if girls know what I'm talking about, but like when you know your period's about to come and then all of a sudden it comes and you're just standing there and you're like, I have a pool of blood.
I can't imagine, like, so you can feel it.
Sometimes
we need to talk about periods, because I feel like we don't really, no one knows about periods.
It's an unknown territory.
Yeah,
we'll go over it.
Okay.
But so like we're walking to the store, and I was like, oh, my period, like let me go steal a pad real quick so I can bring him to the bathroom. So I do that, and I'm like in the bathroom putting the pad on, and I notice that there's like smeared like poop.
No.
And I had gray leggings on, so it was only a matter of time before the stain went through the underwear to the gray leggings. And I immediately, we had so much stuff in our cart, and we like had to leave it and go home.
At least so
you
you told him like you had to
yeah, because I got out and I was so embarrassed, and then we got outside and he was like, why did we just leave? And I was
so
like,
what did you say?
I literally shit my pants.
How did you say, like, what did you say to him?
I said I have a poop stain
no,
on the back
in
of
the
my
story
pants.
you said, hey, I have a poop stain.
Oh no, I said we need to leave. And he was like, why? And he was like being
thinking.
mad. And he was like, why? Like, we just bought all this, or
Yeah.
we just got all this stuff, we had to pay for it, we had to finish. And I was like, we need to go. And like I dragged him out.
Yikes.
But he was so sweet after that. Like,
that's love.
that was a bonding moment for us.
So that's understandable. But what I don't understand is there are stories where people are like, they went out and then they just like pooped themselves. Like, I like personally have to like try. Like, I have to like make it like a thing.
But
like,
imagine if you had like diarrhea or something.
But even
You
that,
ever had
like,
shit so hot that you'd be like, wow, I've never had a hot.
I've never had one. I've never been like, oh my god, it's coming out. I
Never?
never know.
Oh, you be eating fine, huh?
No, I just like, I think it's because I have anxiety. So like when I'm anxious,
when it
my body
happens.
like clenches. No, it
For
clenches up.
me.
No, I can't do anything. There's nothing that happens. So I have to be comfortable in my house. I turn the lights off. I put
It's a whole
I play
experience.
like Cigarettes After Sex.
Wow.
It's a band that I used to poop with.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
You
I
just
get on Twitter.
relax. That's crazy. No, I don't.
I have to do all that.
You
That's
don't
why I
get,
can't
like,
when
the
I travel. I can't use a bathroom because like.
But when you get nervous, you don't have the poops. Because I know people know what I'm talking about.
No, I just I just feel anxious. That's
the
what
anxious
happens.
poops are a thing.
my stomach might feel crazy, but nothing's gonna happen. Like my body is like, like nothing's coming in, nothing's coming out.
Before the job I have now, when I was interviewing, I would literally blow up every bathroom that I would go to an interview because it was that bad. I was so nervous that I would.
Yeah, I didn't before.
I'm sure that's
like,
why I wasn't getting jobs.
Like now, like especially like in high school and stuff, when like bathrooms are dirty. Like I never was like a public pooper. Like it just
what?
Never, yeah, like I just wasn't comfortable.
Has it changed now that you drink coffee? Because I know that changes.
No, it's changed only because like my job is like it's like this nice fancy building and it's like private bathrooms and stuff. So like and like no one's like it's just chill. But even then it's just like But no, I don't like if I go to the grocery store I'm not gonna be pooping. It's not like a casual thing for me. It's like,
I think when I was like younger, I felt like that, but now it's kind of like if I need to poop, I need it out like immediately.
I just started
it's so
going
uncomfortable
regularly. I used to not even like. Maybe I just had a problem. I used to not even like. I used to go days without pooping when I was like a kid.
It's all that oat milk and shit.
But I wasn't even. It wasn't. Now I'm fine. But before that's when I had bad problems.
Your gas must be bad. Does it stink?
No, it's really
bad?
I used to have burping problems, which was fun. I liked it. It was an era.
It's a good time.
Yeah, but I don't really have any like body stuff. Besides what I told you earlier. But that's pretty much it.
Okay. Anyway, back to her thing. Was she asking us what?
She just was sharing. She said she had to pick up her poop and yeah. So if you ever have any poop if you have any poop
why wouldn't
things,
she just like
make sure you just what?
Like not, you could literally put it anywhere except your suitcase.
But if it's in your hand, if you have it in your hand.
Yeah, but she put it in a bag in her suitcase.
Yeah, I think she put it. She said, yeah, she had like some. She had plastic bags in my suitcase from packing, and I put them over my hand and grabbed my poop out of the toilet, and tied it and hid it in my suitcase until she had a chance to throw it outside. So she just had poop.
I guess that's kind of you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Have you ever had like embarrassing stuff like that where it's like, I don't know, last resort type of stuff?
I'm trying to think. I feel like I do. I know I have stories like embarrassing things, but I think I just pushed them out of my memory.
I have one.
Okay.
In the winter, I was on a date, and my nose runs so bad in the winter, and obviously we're wearing masks, and so like, if I knew that if I took my mask off, this guy was gonna see a nasty thing on my face and be like, ew, what the fuck? And after the date, he was like, I can't get no kiss. And I was like, you don't want no kiss? Like, no.
You should have just said, close your eyes. That sucks.
No,
I know what you mean. Y'all be in the store with my this is everywhere.
It's disgusting. Yeah. So
and you can't do anything.
That was kind of like my last resort type thing where I took off my mask, but like
like a tissue.
And I know I had some type of booger or something left over, but he really looked at me like, damn girl, you beautiful. So I was like, I know he the one because I had a booger. So whatever. Anyway.
Wow. I wish I could remember something. I know I have stories like that. That's funny though.
I only remember because it was so scarring and he won't answer my text now. So not that never mind. You know what? He will answer.
Don't worry, because when we do Bachelorette, it'll be.
We're not doing that.
We are. We will.
We're not.
I know people will. I promise.
No one's gonna want to.
How about if I can get 10 submissions? So if I get 10 guys to submit something, then you will participate.
They have to be straight.
Okay, that's homophobic.
I'm canceled.
10. Okay. Actually, that's.
You're not going
like
to.
It should be 5. I feel like it shouldn't even. 10's good because we could do 10 video submissions, and pick from there.
That is so. I don't think you understand how embarrassing that actually is for me. But yeah, sure, go for it.
I think it would be a good experience.
Go
help
walk,
you find love. Trisha Paytas found love through the Bachelorette of a podcast.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Trisha Paytas, her husband or her fiance Moses. She met him on a podcast.
I didn't know that.
On Ethan's H3 podcast. Yeah, he's his wife's brother.
Oh.
He has autism, I think.
They're like basically family.
Mhm. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Mhm. That's why she's Jewish now.
She's Jewish now.
Mhm.
My computer's dead now.
That's why I'm kind of like, okay, are we just ending now because your computer died?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we gotta go because her computer died.
Blame it on me.
Leave it on the.
That's Kiki.
Okay, so are we actually finishing this now?
Yeah. Did you have anything else?
No. Hope you guys got a lot from this. Submit some stuff to us. Please send anything to us, so we can.
And okay, I'm getting my hair done soon, so I won't look like a troll any longer. But thank you for tuning in to this. It was hard to look at my face, I know, but next time it will be better.
Imagine me, I'm like close to you. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See ya.